Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to be doing a solo play of one of our new rivals, first to be shown here in Abigail and Rufus. I am your host, Chase Brindley, and I am going to be playing as Gabriella and Hiss. This is actually one of the very few times I've gotten to play these, so I wanted to go ahead and get them featured on the channel as a predominant character played. So it should be a great game here. Again, this is just the solo mode, so we're going to use the dummy cubes here in the fields, and should be a great time. So we'll go ahead and shuffle up our decks here. I think we will be playing on the normal mode, so we'll go ahead and pull up the rules for you guys here. And they should be right down here. Rival mode, we're going to play on normal. So she's going to start with 4 cards in round 1, then go to 5, and then 6 and 6 in rounds 3 and 4. So we'll go ahead and throw, whoa, grab every card, why don't you? So we're going to go ahead and throw those 4 cards over there in her cards to play, 3 and 4, and shuffle mine one more time. We'll go ahead and draw our 6, and we are good to start here. So rivals always go first, so we'll go ahead and play this one out here. Nothing too crazy. When an opponent plays an attack card, grade the highest value card from the study. Ouch. Okay, so we definitely need to be really careful there because we like to attack stuff, especially right now. She has 2 ongoing. She also has this one: when this rival gains the lead in any field, gain 1 VP. I wouldn't mind stunning that potentially. Her ongoing special rule is this rifle always wins all ties, so pretty easy for us to worry about. We don't have to worry about her special rule until the end of the round. But she does have a block up right now, so stun this card instead. This rival gains 2 VP for each field she is winning, so we really want to hit this ASAP. And looking at my hand right here, right off the bat, I see we have a Shadow Herb. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and drop that. And it says stun each opposing 2, which would be this card here in the 2 slot. But because she has the shield, it'll go ahead and hit that one instead, which is a-okay with me because she's not winning any fields. That's like one of the best times I feel like to hit a card like that is when they can't gain too much value off of it. So pretty simple play for me. Now we do have that ongoing though. We played an attack, so grade the highest value card in the study. So this is a bit unfortunate, but we had to do what we had to do here. So looking here, I'll get to choose what we want to do because there's 2 4s. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Rapture. She is going to go ahead and grade that. So we'll go ahead and put that there. Now, hopefully we can stun some of these ongoings here soon. All right, so she's going to go now. Oh, it looks like she's attacking us. Stun each opposing 1. And that actually is kind of funny because that is our Terra Chick. So, and her little symbol says we're pushing to the right on this. Our Terra Chick is our shielded card anyway, so it's not too bad. Okay, looks like she's getting close to at least pushing this one out, which will be nice. I really want to be able to get rid of this though, because yeah, that's a problem. But it's in the 2 slot now, so we really now I wish I had another Shadow Herb, but both of them in play, so we know we won't be getting that. We've got the bubble tactics here. It's only going to give us 1 mastery for playing it. We need 3 to be able to activate our ability here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop this jelly cane here. And let's see, where do we want to push? We'll push to the right here. I think that's where we want to go. We want to get these Shadow Herbs out of here. So we'll play the jelly cane. That'll give us 2 mastery cubes. I'll go ahead and pull those down. So we're good to go there. And back to her. She's got 2 cards left. Where is this one going? She's pushing to the left this time. So she's going to push out that stun card. And then this one is supplant 2. If this rival has any stun cards in their plan, supplant 3 instead. Which she does technically. This one that she just pushed out is still technically in their plan at the moment. But supplant 3 isn't going to do her too much good in the middle section when there's only 2 cubes here from the dummy cube. Now, we will supplant 2, but unfortunately this means she's going to take the lead in the local village, so she's going to trigger this ongoing here and gain herself 1 VP. Okay, kicking it back over to us here, I do want to go ahead and play out this bubble tactic, so we're going to go ahead and push out our herb here, which is going to give us our 3rd mastery that we need here. So we'll be able to use our ability soon. And then when this card leaves, if it exits from 3, we get +2 power. And we can either do in the local village or in the summit. I think I'm going to go for the summit here. Get some good high value VP. And that's good there. We're not playing any stun cards. Just making sure, you know, we're not missing anything. We haven't played an attack card, so we're good. All right, her last card here. Oh, nice and simple here. Circle up. It's another shield card. It's pushing to the right, so we're going to go ahead and push out that one there, which she won't be gaining the lead anymore this round. So, yeah, and nothing to worry about there. So, nice and easy so far for her. She hasn't been too brutal, but she does now have this card here, which is a bit of a bummer because we just got our ability to stun a card online, and now she once again has a block. And then it will trigger her mastery if we do it. So +1 power to each field if there are 2 or more might cards in the study. Supplant 2 instead. Ouch. Okay. And let's look at the study here. Do need to flip 1 out from earlier. Looks like there's just 1 might card in there right now. So that's nice at least, but she would still gain that 1 power to each field, which means she would be able to get 3 victory points from the Peaceful Glade there if in 2nd place, and then 1 VP. So that would give her 4 VP if I was to stun that card right now. So we might hold off until next round. So maybe we just go and try to push some cards out here. We've got a warder in our hand, so pushing some cards out is feels really good. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this warder. We're going to push out this another herb. This is going to let us go ahead and prepare. My jelly cane is also about to get pushed out, so I think picking up a high value card might be really good to go ahead and prepare. But I think I really want this ward spell for myself, honestly. And I can just play another warder here in a second. Our Shadow Herb is going to trigger now. We're going to get 2 more cubes. Sorry for moving the camera around a little bit there. We will go ahead and tie for first here in the summit. So we will get 7 VP. I don't need to put any more because I'm tied with the dummy cubes, so they're not going to gain any victory points, right? So we can, if we want to put any more cubes out, we can focus on other areas now. And she has passed. She's all out of cards to play. We haven't played any attack cards yet. She's not tied in any fields. She's just flat out winning the village there. So I think we're in a pretty good position here. So I think I'm going to we'll go ahead and flip that out. We get a Fury Potion there. Okay. Let's go ahead and play another warder. We're going to go and push out our jelly to play this warder because it's going to let us prepare again. And the jelly's ability is grade 1 card from your discard or preparation area. So let's go ahead and prepare a card that we want to just go and immediately grade. Maybe something we don't necessarily need. I think I'm going to do this Scroll of Healing here. And my Discord, someone keeps joining the channel in and out. Sorry for the beeps there. And so the jelly is going to just come out, and then we're going to go ahead and grade that card we just put in there. So nice combos there for us. And she doesn't have any ongoings right now because there's some of those rivals, every time you grade, they get a grade also, and that gets really out of hand. So you got to be really careful with that. I'm going to leave this face up so I realize that's her cards and not like a deck or something. And then we have one last card in our hand. We can go ahead and play this. And where would we like to go here? Oh, that's pretty interesting. If I drop this, ladies here, I get 1 cube. If I push out our bubble tactics, I can get 2 cubes. So I could drop 3 in the village right now and then take that from underneath her. I could also, oh no, I couldn't tie over there. I could get 2nd over there. I think just preventing her from getting VP is far better than just getting 3 VP for myself also. So getting 3 VP and stopping her from getting 3 VP is way more powerful. So we'll go Lady Seer here. Lady, in the place slot, I can play the power to any of these 3 fields. This card exiting from the right here, I can play 2 power, and it exited from row or from 3, so I can play in either of these 2. I'm already in first for the summit, so we're gonna go ahead and throw those 2 cubes over here into the local village, and that'll take first for us there. So really powerful. And now we are out of cards, so we are going to pass as well. So end of round here. I think we actually did really well for ourselves here. So we're actually going to take first in the local village. So we're actually going to take the first player token, which is even better here. So that's going to give us 3 VP. She did come in second though, so she will get 1 VP for herself. And then we're tied in the summit, so we're actually going to get 7 VP there. Okay. Make sure we always keep this, every time you take a card, put a card back in. So, and yeah, we're in a pretty solid position. So then we'll go ahead and pull cubes out and reset our board here. So go ahead and throw those over there. And I'm just holding down shift here as I drag. So anyone that's playing this in Tabletopia, that is how I'm doing this, is just hold shift, drag, click and drag. Lets me select a bunch of things there at once. All right, and now at the end of the round, she will kick a card out of the study here. It's going to be the highest VP. There's a tie right now, so I can go ahead and pick. I think I'm just going to go and kick this. The lowest card. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this doubling cube. I love the doubling cube. Ooh, but the Pengost also stun each opposing active card. If it's defended, I can grade 1 from my discard. Pengost is pretty powerful with that on play. I got to be careful, though, because it is another attack card. But if we can get rid of this, oof, man, it's real interesting. Get rid of this, and then we can go ahead and hit something else. All right, it's an interesting choice. Oh, wait, sorry. I think I want to recruit this for myself. So we're gonna kick the Fury Potion. Oh wait, sorry, not the Fury, the doubling cube. There we go. We'll get there, and then go ahead and drop 1 back in. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and go to the next round. Again, just referencing the sheet here. So we're going into round 2. So she's gonna have 5 cards in her hand this time. So we'll go ahead and pull out our 5, 3, 4. And 5, and then we'll draw 6 for ourselves. So first preparation goes first, and then we're going to draw 5 from the deck. Okay, so round 2. So go ahead and move our round tracker down to round 2, and we are first player this time. So we can do some fun stuff here. A lot of choices, lots of choices. I would love to be able to actually grab this right now. We need a might and a special. I've got a jelly. I've got a special here. I could use the jelly as a wild. I think that's probably what we'll do here is we're going to discard. I hope she doesn't immediately play something to mess us up here. But I am going to go ahead and pull, summon this jelly. We're going to kick this warder out here. Did I say jelly? Discard the jelly. We're going to grab the Pengost. Let's flip over, refill this. Good, it's not a might card. Oh no, there's already 2 mights. Okay, well, we'll have to do what we have to do then. Okay, so discard this instead. So we're going to attempt to stun using our Pengost here. It's going to trigger this. So +1 power to each field if there are 2 or more might cards in the study. Supplant 2 instead. Ouch. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt really, really bad for us. Pengost here, though, stun each opposing active card. If this is defended, grade 1 from the discard. I don't really have anything that I want to grade necessarily. I guess I'm just going to do this Lady Seer, because I've got a lot of attack synergies here, so I don't want to get rid of my herb. I definitely don't want to get rid of my jelly. Jelly's just way too powerful. And yeah, I don't really want to get rid of my tactics card either, because it helps us get those odd values. And then let's see, prepare 1, gain 1 VP. If this exits from 3, I get a mastery. So we're going to grab a VP and a mastery. And yep, so that's good. Now we come back over here. Now we're going to go ahead and resolve this. So that block will trigger this. We're going to supplant 2. This is about to hurt. So she's supplanting 2 here. She's supplanting 2 here because she's about to take the lead in all of these spots. And then she's going to supplant 2 here. And I was really wanting to hit this card. Or did we already get rid of that one? Yeah, when an opponent plays an attack card. Okay, so I think that one get knocked out already? It looks like it. Okay, that's great. Okay, this one was the one that got pushed out first, because that would have been a brutal set of gaining the lead. Okay, so next is going to be her here. So she's going to go ahead and play this. Discard all shield cards from the study. Grade the highest value card discarded. Do we have any up there? Oh, we do. Okay, so she's going to immediately get a grade this this ballast whistle. Okay. Oh, that does not go to this card. That goes to the graded card. Okay, so looking at this, when an opponent plays an attack card, this was the one. I was so focused in on this one that, yes, this one as well. The Pengost is an attack card, so this will actually have triggered first, which would have been the Tigran. So it still works out to be the same, but it could factor in with that ballast whistle if, okay, see. So then that's kind of funny though. So she's going to end up grading a ballast whistle anyway, but this is going to get kicked and then we're going to replace them. So, and funny that they get replaced with more shields. Crazy. So yeah, the discard all the block cards there. So we discarded 2 ballast whistles. She's going to grade 1 ballast whistle. So back to our turn now. She has no blocks, so I feel like this is a great time to go ahead and use this. Stun each opposing highest graded value card. And just looking at her field here, she's got this one. So that's going to be her highest there. It's a 3. So we'll go ahead and spend our mastery here. It's going to cost us 3, but then we're going to go ahead and stun that. So that way it doesn't stun each opposing highest value card in our field. But I'm just trying to work and get towards stunning this counter tactics card. Would be really, really nice to get for ourselves here. And then play a card from your hand. So if we play her tactics card here and we push out the warder, we'll actually be able to get right back up to 3 mastery again here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to push these all to the side here to drop this bubble tactics, which will get us a 1 mastery. And then our warder pushed out, gain a VP, and it exited from 3. So we'll gain a mastery for that as well. So go ahead and gain our VP. Perfect. So now we're set up for next round to go ahead and hopefully be able to stun that depending on what she's about to play. She might push it out herself, which maybe not the best thing to happen. And she will. All right, well, we tried. I was hoping she was going to push to the left because, yeah, now she's going to get a whole bunch of stuff. So she's going to trigger her mastery ability, then prepare 1 for every 2 attack cards in this rival's plan. Ouch. Okay. But she only has 1, so that's good at least. But she is still going to trigger this. Let's see if there's 2 or more might cards up here. There's not. Okay, so I guess that's a small saving grace. This is still going to be super powerful. She's going to get +1 power in every field. So she is looking to score massive victory points this round. So we're gonna have to start working towards something here. All right, so then it'll bring back over to us. We can go ahead and hit something else here. So she just played this, which is a 4 cost. So this would be the one we hit. Which is kind of funny because that actually isn't super powerful because she has no blocks. By the time this gets to the edge, maybe, right? But she also has our counter tactics that supplant 2. Each student discards the top card of their prepared area. Oof, okay. Well, so she's going to supplant over here. Ouch. In the summit. So she's really taking a big lead over here in the summit. That's going to be hard. hard to tie up 5 cubes. On the bright side, though, she only has 1 cube left. So she's spread very, very thin. She's not like overwhelming in everything. So, yeah, that could be a possible comeback potential, but it's not looking amazing. We do have this Lady Seer here we could push out. So I think there's no harm in go ahead and, yeah, we'll just keep rocking with the mastery here. So we'll go ahead and spend 3. We're going to go ahead and stun this number 2. Stun them while we can, while she has no shields, right? So we're just kind of like future-proofing ourselves for future turns. And I think then let's go ahead and drop this ward spell. It's going to give us a ton of cycling, which I am A-okay for, I think, here. Yeah. So we'll push out our Lady Seer. And the Lady Seer also going to give us some cycle. So draw 1, discard 1. So we're going to draw 1. We get to discard something here. And I think I'm just going to do this Terror Chick, right? And then we will need to grade something and refill our deck. Which, again, I don't have too much here that I really want to get rid of. Like, I use most of it. I think the best choice is going to be this Terror Chick. Simply because a lot of the other stuff is either stunning cards, like the herb is really good for kind of our synergies. The water gaining us more mastery because we're on odds, so as a 3, so we need 2 plus 1. Okay, and then we'll draw and discard again here. Okay, see, we got a jelly. So we definitely want to keep that, I think. We'll get rid of this Petalamander. And then our Lady Seer here will get kicked out. So we get to supplant 1. And then draw 1, discard 1. Let's see. Let's look at this Pengoss, because it might determine where we go. Reveal the top card of any deck. Gain mastery equal to its card value. So this will be really good for setting up for more of our attack stuff. So we definitely want to be pushing that out. But unfortunately, it's not going to give us too much. I think we're just going to supplant 1 over here. Unfortunately, this does give her a cube back. But what it does for us is it puts us in 2nd place immediately, which is going to give us 4 VP. So just having a single cube there is going to help stave off this massive gain that she's about to get here. Okay, and then we're going to draw 1 and discard 1 off that 2nd effect of the Lady Seer. Wow, another Jelly Cane. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be in a really good position, actually, to stun probably the rest of her board. I'd never been able to do that on Arrival, so that seems pretty wild. Man, it feels bad to get rid of this Petalamander for that draw. I love the draw discard. It's like one of my favorite kind of strategies to do, is just to play a ton of cycling cards like this. Draw, discard, draw, discard. But I think for what we've got going on here, it's a little more important. So that will go ahead and finish up there as well. And what is she doing here? So she's pushing to the left. Okay. Oh, great. It's another block card. So this one is stun this card instead. +1 power in each field. This rival has... In each field, this rival has power. But she has very few cubes, at least right now. So that's nice. And this one here, when it leaves, +3 power. If this rival isn't winning the village, +3 power there. Well, she's only got 2 cubes left, so she's going to go ahead and throw them over here. So actually works out kind of nicely, because that means as soon as we stun this card, she's not going to be able to throw out any power anywhere because she's out of cubes. So, and she was already crushing this field anyway, so I wasn't too worried about trying to come back on that one. So not too bad there, honestly. And again, no ongoings to worry about there. So kicking it back over to us. We gotta be kind of careful on this play, but so we're gonna push out the Pengost. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We gotta just kind of see what happens. So Jelly King drops. We're gonna gain 2 cubes for that. 2 mastery cubes. Then the Pengost leaves. Reveal the top card of any deck. Gain mastery equal to its graded value. I'm going to reveal the top card of the study, because I know there's a lot of high scoring cards. There we go. Inner Fire is going to give us 3 more cubes. So that's going to go ahead and max us out at 5. That's actually great. That's perfect. That's we didn't overcap. We didn't go under, because there are stuff like the more Pengosts, that we could hit potentially and only gotten 2 mastery. So yeah, I think it kind of worked out really nicely in our favor. And now we're set up for more attacks. We also have the jelly, so as soon as we spend, we gain 2 more, and we'll be able to stun again. So I think, yeah, we'll be in a pretty good position. Now, that said, what is she about to reveal? All right, so she's pushing to the left here, and she's going to push out a stun card, which is okay because no value off of that. Discard the rightmost card from the study. Gain its play effect. If it has none, she gets to trigger the mastery. Okay, it does. So, and it's discard. So we're going to be discarding this one. And then this one, the play effect is discard the top card of your deck, gain its play or leave effect. Okay, so she's going to discard this one, which it has no play effect, so it's going to use this one, plus 2 power, also gain that in the field with the most total student power. Okay, again, she's out of cubes, so that actually works out really well for us. There we go. And an interesting interaction there, right? Because this, right, discard the top card of your deck, gain its play effect, and then this one is discard the rightmost card in the study, gain its play effect. And if we had gotten something that said, hey, play power, it would go back to where this original card had been played. So the village there, it would have triggered like playing power into the village there. But she's out, so that actually works out pretty well for us. So this card here, we do not want to let this leave because she's just going to get to use her ability here again. Again, she's out of cards, so not too bad. But again, preventing her from being able to do a lot of plays is going to be pretty solid. So we're going to go ahead and spend our mastery again. We're at the max, so kind of no reason not to. So stun each opposing highest value card, but she has a shield card, so it's going to block it instead. Stun this card instead, plus each power in this field this rival has power. So we're going to stun that. She's out of cubes. It's okay. So no value there. And then our ability will kick in the rest of it. So we push card out to play another card. So we're going to play a Jelly Cane, which is going to give us 2 more mastery. So we'll be able to play our ability again, which is actually great because then play a card from your hand. We have no cards, so we'll kind of lose a little value on that. We might actually hold off to the next round, maybe. Then 2 power. We're going to throw 2 power somewhere. We've already got second place here. Throwing 2 power here isn't going to change anything. We could at least throw 2 power over here and get 1 extra VP, though. So I think that is going to be our best bet here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And wow, we burned through cards a lot faster this round. She still has this one to go. She's going to push out, again, a stun card, which is okay with us. If we can grab this, there we go. And another shield card. Stun this card instead. Grade the lowest value card in the study. That's actually kind of a bummer. I was really hoping she wasn't going to draw another one. We do need to actually refill that. What do we have here? What's the lowest? Do we have any 2s? If there's a 2, I don't feel so bad. But no, it's all 3s. Ouch. Okay. But that is her last card to play. So she's going to then pass as well. So we have both passed at this point. We'll go ahead and resolve everything. She's going to win the Glaze, so she's going to get a free prepare off of that, and then she's also going to get herself 5 VP. And this is where we start to struggle here a little bit. Dummy cubes are in second there, so go ahead and reset that field right quick. Pull those out. She is winning the local village, so she's going to take that first player token back from us and give herself 3 VP. So go ahead and pull those cubes out, throw the dummy cubes back in, grab our cubes, and then down here she's going to give herself 7 VP. This is the one that hurts real bad. But again, just putting that single cube in there, it's only going to allow her basically an extra 3 points ahead of us. So it could have been much worse. So we'll go ahead and get 4 VP. And even after that, after getting kind of crushed that round, we're only 1 VP behind. The scary part, though, is the graded cards. I'm pretty sure she's got a lot better value out of her graded cards than we do. So we'll need to be really careful about that. Also, we didn't prepare anything, so it's a bit of a bummer. Into the round here, though, she's going to kick something out. We'll just kick out this Earth Bauble, I think. That's fine. And go ahead and replace it. Another 3. Okay. Make sure we move our round tracker going into round 3. And once again, I just like to be safe and sure. I'm pretty sure it's 6. It is. So she's going to get 6 cards. She is empty here, so she's going to end up resetting her deck. Make sure, did we miss this one earlier? I don't remember. Oh, no. Yeah, that one's A-okay because she was all out. So she's going to reset this, and she's going to go ahead and get to grade a card from the study for resetting her deck here. So we'll just grab one of these inner fires since there's 2 of them. Nice and balanced. So it actually has to be the foresight because the foresight is actually a little bit higher. So they're all 3s. They're not all 3s. So she's grading that one instead. And then we're going to flip out a Surging Strike. This is a great one to get early game. But going into round 3, I feel like it's going to lose a little bit more value. So you're not going to get quite the use out of it. Okay, but this is the part that hurts. So she's going to get a ton of cards this round. So all but 1 basically out of her deck. So 7 cards that she gets to play this time. All right, we have nothing prepared, so we're going to go ahead and draw all these. And we need to draw 1 more, so we're going to have to grade something right quick. I don't actually want to grade the Pengost, really. Wow, we're actually in a bit of a bind there. We have not been preparing enough cards. I think we're just going to do this Lady Seer. It's like the least useful for us. I wouldn't mind getting that Pengost again. Let's see what happens. All right, shuffle it up. Draw 1. Nope. Man, it was only a 25% chance, but, you know, the chance was there. And our ward spell is on the edge now. We got to be real careful with that. So she's first player again, so she's going to start us off. And she is pushing to the right, so she's going to push out a stun card. Again, that's okay. And then this one's brutal, though. This is the Breezolf. She immediately gets to activate her mastery ability. Then she prepares 1 for every 2 attack cards in the plan, or in her plan, or yeah, in this rival's plan. But that's okay because she has none, so she's not going to get a prepare, which is good because she already has a ton of cards this round. So she's just going to activate this, plus 1 power to each field if there are 2 or more might cards in the study. Supplant 2. Scary, scary, scary. There is. Oh, there's plenty. Ouch. Okay, so it's another one of those brutal rounds. Oof. Yeah, we definitely should be pulling some of those might cards out of there. And yeah, that's on me as the player not doing it enough because I've been using my mastery ability so much that I haven't been like pulling cards from the study. But we have both of our jelly canes in rotation now, so I think like that's a really good time for us to like get some cards, at least to prepare. Hey, look at that. We've got the Warder, so that's actually kind of works out perfect for us. We get some instant prepares here. So I'm going to go ahead and play a Warder to prepare 1 and get that jelly cane prepped. So we need to pull something. I probably pull a might card. Like, I really want to get the Surging Strike because it's 1 extra VP, but man, we got to get rid of some of these might cards out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this Inner Fire, and we're going to go ahead and prepare that. And we'll discard this, which got stunned. Man, that's the Terror Chick that's been there since the beginning of the game. And I will flip that over. No ongoings to worry about, so shouldn't miss anything there. And yeah, okay. I think we're okay so far. It's okay. It's okay. What's she doing? She's pushing to the right. All right, she's pushing a card out that's not stunned. This is where things get scary. And she has another shield card, and it's a triggering her special. And this one is stun this card instead. Grade the lowest value card in the study. Wow. And then this one on the way out, plus 2 power in each field. If this rival is winning 1 or less fields, the Cane 3 VP is winning 1 or less. She's winning way more than that, so she don't need to be gaining any VP. But ouch. Wow, that's so ouch. Okay. 2 VP in each field. Well, or not, sorry, 2 power in each field. I think I said VP. On a bright note, she has completely used up all of her cubes already again. So we can actually freely hit some of these cards. Not this one, though, the Terror Claw. We definitely want to hit the Circle Up because, yeah, discard this, and then she activates her Mastery ability. And her Mastery ability isn't going to do anything because there's no cubes for her to put out. So we're going to immediately activate our Mastery ability. So stun each opposing highest value card. We're going to go ahead and stun this Circle Up card, so it won't actually get any benefit. It actually, sorry, it does not stun. I keep flipping cards. Discard this instead. So There we go. So it just gets discarded. But that's okay. And then play a card from your hand. So I think then what I want to do, what is up here? It's going to be the lowest. So she's going to grade a 3 if I do this. I really want to get that card pushed out before I start attacking stuff with my herbs again. Maybe we just go for this. We'll just go for our tactics card here. So we're going to push this out. And so we'll get 1 mastery, and then this card will leave. We can grade a card from our discard or prep area. I'm going to go ahead and just grade this inner fire and call it good there. And then that's it for us. Pretty easy, simple round. She's playing a card now. She's not pushing anything out, though. That's a bit of a bummer. Stun this card instead. This rival gains 2 VP for each field she is winning. Oh, no. Okay, so hold off. Hold off right now hitting that. That's something we want to hit at the beginning of a round, which is really scary because we have 2 herbs in our hands right now. Oh, that's so scary. Okay. What do we want to push out? I think let's just prepare again. Yeah, we're gonna push out this warder. Unfortunately, we're pushing it to the wrong direction. But yeah, so we'll prepare something. We want to pull out another might card here. Let's go ahead and grab this drill attack, I guess. Because the other choice is the inner fire. Yeah, stun each opposing 1 or 3 card. It's not bad. Maybe we grab that instead. Just in case we can't grade. Inner fire might be a little bit better for us. At some point. I don't know when that point is. Ooh, Hydrophen's a really good card. Warder, gain 1 VP. It did not exit 3, so we don't gain any mastery. But that's okay. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. My ward spell not getting hit yet is really frustrating. Maybe this is the moment right here. So she's gonna play something. Push to the right, please. Again to the left. No. All right, and then each time an opposing card is stunned, +1 power in each field. That's fine with us. Again, she's out of power this round. Oh, here we go. This works. So for each opponent that cannot defend this, +1 in each field. This basically does nothing except trigger our ward spell. Stun this card instead, gain 1 VP, or swap 2 other cards in your plan. So we can go plop that down. We can swap 2 cards. I kind of want to swap that jelly cane a little bit. Like, not terribly, but just to go ahead and get the grade. But I really want that ward spell. Like, I want it back into my discard so we can cycle it potentially again. I think maybe we just gain the VP. We'll just gain the 1 VP. It's only 1. It's not like a crucial amount, but like everything's in an okay position, I think, that we should be fine. We should be. And then this will get discarded. Cool. Finally, that ward spell got hit. I've been waiting. And then each time an opposing card is stunned, +1 power in each field. Again, she's out of cubes, so we're not worried about it. Oh, okay. We get to play a card. We're gonna definitely play probably the bubble tactics because there's not any 2s in here still. A couple 3s. I could force her to like hit this might card, which is kind of funny. But again, I don't want to give her extra graded cards if I can avoid it. And we really don't want to hit that thing. 2 VP in each field she's winning. Yeah, we need her to push that sucker out. So let's go just play it solo and play our bubble. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and drop that. Stun card out. Do this. And we'll gain a mastery. So that puts us up to 3. So now we can trigger our ability whenever we want. And wouldn't be too bad if she pushed this out. Of course she pushes to the right. Ooh, oh no, this is bad. All right, so stun each opposing 1. I have no shields, so that's going to get stunned. Then, when this card leaves, each student who cannot defend this loses 2 power in a field and lose 1 VP. I have no cubes out. My strategy this round has not been about trying to win fields. So that's kind of funny. But we do lose 1 VP. So I guess there goes our ward spell benefit that we had. And then, yep, again, not triggering this Shepust. So that's not too bad there. That's kind of interesting. Like, I have been really cognizant of like her ongoings and, you know, what's triggering. But she's actually kind of been losing a lot of value because she hit so hard in the beginning. She triggered her mastery twice, right, at the beginning of the game or something like that. But yeah, or the round, and she played all of her cubes out super fast. So, okay. Unfortunately, that's not great. So only cards I have left are the herbs. I can use my ability to stun something, but this is a death sentence. If I hit this right now, she's going to gain 6 VP off this one card. So I think my best play is to just discard to prepare something. Surging Strike, not too bad, because I'll be able to dump a lot of power into something next round. Yeah, or grade 1 card from your preparation area or your discard. Actually, Hydrofen wouldn't be too bad. Hydrofen probably going to get us more mileage than the Surging Strike will. So if we could, yeah, we'll go ahead and prepare that. I think we'll be fine. We're not going to get any value out of it this round because 3 cubes in something isn't like super crazy. So I think we're just going to discard a herb to prepare this Hydrofen. I wanted the drill attack just to get rid of the might card, but this is so good. I'm gonna be kicking myself that this is might. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, what's she doing here? Please push to the left. Of course, it's never where I want it to go. It's never the direction I tell it. So when an opponent plays an attack card, of course, grade the highest value card from the study. Oh no, this is not good for us. And then the Breezolf here, +2 power in each field for each shield in this rival's plan. She has no cubes, so that is fine. Oh, this is not good. This hurts so bad for us because the only thing we have left is the herb in our hand. Man, it is like freaking out down there. I think we just, oh god, I can't even push this out. I want to push this out, but again, I can't with that card there. So the only thing I really can do is to prepare again, which we got to do what we got to do, I guess. So we're going to discard this, and we definitely need to get one of these. Yeah, we'll try the tiger in here to get rid of the might card just for next round. So hopefully she won't be, yeah, okay. Whew. That's good. We're out of cards in our hand again. And she's playing her final card. Oh, yeah. Now she pushes to the left. Of course. Now that I'm out of stuns and abilities and I've passed, stun this card instead. +1 in each field this rival has power. Okay. So we stun that immediately then. Stun each opposing highest value card. That is a bummer. Highest value, 1, 1, 1, and a 2. So, bubble tactics. Sorry, you got stunned. That was not a great round for us. I think we're set up pretty good for the next round, but yeah, that was rough. So she's going to gain just everything here. So she's going to prepare a free card. So she's going to have 7 cards again. She's going to get 5 VP. Yeah, we didn't even get like 1 cube out in any of these. She's going to keep the first player token and get herself 3 VP. And then down here, she's going to get 7 VP. I don't know if we're coming back from this. It is that was a rough round for us. That was a huge lead for her to gain. We'll see though. And then gain these back. Oops. Those up there. Put these up here. And we'll throw these down here. And then she's gonna kick out the lowest value card, which you know what? I think we need a little helping hand. I'm gonna kick out this might card just to make sure. Oh gosh. All right. And so that's all set up. We'll move the counter down. Oh gosh, this is the final round. Oh no, I don't think we're ready for the final round. Look at that. Look at that lead that she has on us, a 15-point lead. Ouch. Okay, we do have some really powerful prepared cards. So that's nice at least. She is going to recycle her deck, which means she's going to get a free grade again. Shuffle those up, and you know what, I'm just gonna make that a little easier. We'll just do that. Boom. Still technically random. So 7 cards that she gets to play this round versus us here. So we're gonna get 6 cards. So let's not forget that she's grading here for free. So it'll be the Fury Potion or the Amptar. I guess we'll do the Fury Potion. If it was a might card, you better believe that I would be picking that might card right now. And oh, it's still not a might card. Okay, so we're in a really good position right now. If she wants to trigger this, like, this is the best time. So, and then this right here, in each power she has power in. She doesn't have any power right now, so if we could stun that right now, that would be really good. Unfortunately, she's going to get to go first, but let's go ahead and put these cards in our hand and these as well. So that's going to give us our 6 here. Oh, look, our Pingoss finally showed up. Okay, what is she going to do here? Because it's like, this could really affect us big time, depending on what happens. It's just this. It's pushing to the left, though. Okay. Oh, no. Stun this card. Grade the lowest value card in the study. Not the worst. Supplant 2. Each student discards the top card of their preparation area. Well, we had nothing in our preparation area, so that's good at least. But she is going to get supplant 2 right here immediately. So that's going to give her some of her... it's just going to put her winning. So that's a bummer. And then each time an opposing card is stunned, +1 power, which she hasn't stunned anything yet. And yeah, so she's supplanted 2 there in the glade. Ouch. So she's gonna get +1 in each field she has power in. So that's fine. She's gonna get 1 extra power in the glade here. But we need to stun this because we don't want her triggering that ability down there again. So let's go ahead and do that then, right? This is our round. This is our year. I think we got to push to the left, though. I don't need to hit this jelly cane yet, do I? Oh, I have a ward spell over there, so I could push that jelly cane out. That's fine. Okay, let us spend our mastery. So spend 3. What is up with this? And we're going to stun each opposing highest value card. We're going to go ahead and stun this one here. This card is, yeah, it's fine. She's going to get one power in the glade. Oops, that was the wrong cube. White cube. There we go. And then we play a card from our hand. So a cycle. We don't actually want to cycle yet. We don't want to actually play the Hydrophant yet. Stun each opposing 3. Might not want to do that one yet. This is stun 1 or 3. We just stun that. I guess it's fine. We could play this for each mic card you had. You stunned. It's not going to be a mic card though. Tricky, right? Stun each opposing active. That's not bad. If it is defended, grade 1 from your discard. Ooh. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Man. Or I just prepare. Or I just slow play it. Do we just slow play it this round? I think we do. So we're gonna discard 1. We're gonna prepare. And I need some big VP here. So let's grab this Surging Strike. Because it's not gonna do us any good this late in the game. Cool, still not a mic card. All right, now what's she gonna do here? Because this could be really bad. She's pushing to the left. Okay, that's fine. Discard the rightmost card from the study. Gain its play effect if it has none. Do her ability. It does have a play. Reveal a card in your hand. Gain its play or attack effect. Okay. Reveal the top one. It doesn't have one. So then, yeah, she has not going to trigger any sort of effect there because it has no play or attack effect. So, hey, you know what? That's, we take all those victories we can get right now. So technically, the card that this went after had a play effect. So just because it whiffed on that effect, I think we'll be okay. So, yeah. I don't have to worry about her getting her mastery ability here. And then she's going to put a stun card. So now it's going to kick us back over to us. So now we've got some crazy stuff that we can do here. So we can do grade from our preparation area here. And grade with our jelly cane. So it's going to give us like 8 VP right there. That's not too bad. So yeah, I think we just kind of, maybe do we just let it go? Who cannot defend loses in the field and loses 1 VP. 1 VP loss isn't too bad. Also gains that in the field with the most total. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's scary. Stun each opposing 1 or 3. Oh man, if we had some mastery right now, that would have been really powerful to like force this and then hit this. Still not a mic card. Yeah, I think we just kind of do that. It's not exciting, but yeah, we're gonna go Hydrophant. So we're gonna push out our jelly, and then we're gonna grade a card in our preparation area. So it's gonna be our Surging Strike. Then our jelly will let us grade something, and I know we got a ward spell in here, right? There it is. So we'll go ahead and grade that ward spell. Again, this is the final round, so the chances of us like cycling through and getting it again off of a single draw. Oh, it's a draw discard, so like. If I wait too late, I might even miss it anyways. So not the worst. Each time an opposing card is stunned. I don't think we've missed that one yet because those were stunned previously, right? Yeah, those have been sitting there for a while. Oh yeah, because I had prepared so many cards at the end of the last round. Okay, so back to her, Yeah, we're kind of, yeah, we're riding the line here. Pushing to the right. Of course it's pushing to the right. Then when it leaves, +2 power. Also gain that in the field with the most total student power. I don't, I don't have any power. I'm pitiful. And we'll just throw that card across the board. Okay. All right, and that's going to go in the summit there, since that's where it got pushed out at. So she's not winning that field at least, but man, if I could get some power somewhere, that kind of would be nice. When a card in your plane is stunned, gain mastery. So maybe she'll start stunning us again. She does have this one here, who cannot defend, loses. Oh no, I don't have a block, so maybe we should play this block 1 or 3. Oh no, that could be bad. Stun this card instead. Grade the lowest value card. It would at least get us this card, this, place this. Place the top card of your deck in this slot. Okay. I don't have any cards in my deck right now, though. So let's play the Petalamander. Let's go ahead and cycle some in. They'll push out our Warder here. So, and this will allow us to cycle so we can grade something. I think this is all pretty low stuff. The Pengost is at least something. I mean, it's only going to be one more, though, right? And this is going to be one more anyway. So, yeah, we'll just do the Terror Chick. It's not like it's any more VP. Oops. Our player aid card there kind of messed this up. Okay. Put them in the deck. What the heck, man? Okay, there we go. Had a little bit of difficulties there with the Tabletopia. So we're going to draw one, discard one. Man, look at all these stun cards we have in our hand here. So might as well just get rid of the herb, unless we want to get rid of this 4-pointer. But we don't have any other way of grading, so probably not then. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do the herb then. So we'll discard that, and nothing is stunned. We're not summoning. Our Warder here, we're going to gain a VP and 1 mastery. Boom. Come back over here. She has no ongoings to worry about. Come on now. There we go. Oh, so we're pushing to the left. Of course it pushes to the left whenever I don't want it to push to the left. So it has no, it's just another shield card. So stun this card instead. The rival gains 2 VP for each field she's winning. Oh yeah, that one, the Fire Bauble. That one's so nasty. Each student who cannot defend this loses 2 power in the field and loses a 1 VP. Oh no, I'm going to lose power. But the 1 VP is going to hurt though at this point. Every VP counts. So I don't think we want to stun anything because, yeah, all of our stun stuff is just going to be really good. But I have got no choice. I have to stun something because all I got left are stun cards. And this is gone. This is a really bad matchup for us because we do so much stunning, like with our Gabriella and Hiss ability. Like it's like, oh, stun something and then play a stun card to like capitalize on all the stun stuff. And yeah, she's just like, okay, yeah, come on, bring it. I mean, granted, all the rivals, their shield cards are all strong. So I don't think we're in a great spot here. I could stun this, but it's not going to trigger it. So I guess we'll do this one. At least puts us out a shield card that could help. Push to the left. Actually, should we summon something? Let's take a look. Maybe there's going to be something that's going to be more powerful. There's a ward spell. That's not going to do us any good because the cards we draw we'll immediately discard. We could recover a card in our plan. Reveal a card in your hand, gain its play effects. If we discard both our cards to get this, then that's not going to work. We also only have 1 mastery, so we can only change like our Tiger into something else. So we have a Might, and we can get this or this. That's it. That's it. That's all we can get. What would recover? Recover this. Okay. Or it's the same card. Oh, gosh. And the thing is, I mean, yeah, it would push it out. We could throw two cubes somewhere. Maybe just throwing 2 cubes in the summit to, like, tie them, potentially. Assuming they're not going to get something crazy. Yeah, because if they push this card out, they're going to get 3 power in the summit. And she has 3 cards left. So there's high probability that she's going to push this card out. Oh, gosh. All right, I've got a weird janky play here, and it's not great. it's not great. So I'm going to discard both my cards here. This is going to be my Fortitude card. I'm going to spend 1 mastery here to make this a special card so we can grab this Sylphunk. Because we're going to unstun, we're going to recover a different card. And we're going to kick out, it's not really going to matter because I'm going to play to the village. So we're going to unstun our Bubble Tactics. And when it leaves, we get 2 power. I'm going to throw 2 power here in the local village to put me winning it, right? Maybe not, though. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. So yeah, that's gonna go. I don't think it's looking good here. Unless I've got like a ton of graded cards that are just gonna give me crazy VP. All right, we're pushing to the left. Supplant 2 if this rival has any stun cards in their plans. Supplant 3, they don't. So, oh, look, of course. Oh gosh. Oh man, what a time to be alive, am I right? So they're going to supplant 2 here. I guess I could choose who they supplant, right? I guess it makes more sense because they're going to win ties, right? So we'll do it like that. They're going to supplant 1 of each, sure. Just insult to injury there. And then when this card leaves, supplant 2. If this rival is winning in this field, they gain 2 VP. Oh, they're definitely winning. They're only going to be able to supplant 1, though, because there's only 1 cube for them to supplant. But yeah, they're going to gain 2 VP. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. And I'm passed. So, yeah, because I'm all out of cards here. So they're just going to run with it here. All right, so we're pushing to the right this time. All right, okay, they get to activate their ability here. And then they've only got 1 attack card, so they're not going to get that other ability. +1 to each field if there are 2 or more might cards in the study. Supplant 2. Which I don't believe there is. So we do need to actually fill the 1 we took earlier, but again, none. So they're just going to throw 1 power into every field. They're about to get first in the summit as well. If they can put this 1 last cube of theirs in the summit, they're gonna get even more VP. So yeah, let's see what happens then. Last card, pushing to the right. Let's see, for each opponent that cannot defend this, +1 power in the summit. Oh no, the 1 card, are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure I have nothing. Yeah, no, I can't defend it. For each opponent that cannot defend this, +1 power in the summit. Wow. Wow, that is brutal. And then this one, when it gets pushed out, for each opponent that cannot defend this, +1 power in each field. Well, you're out, okay? Sorry about your bad luck. You don't get any Fallen Star. No plus power in any field for you. Not like you're winning every one of them already, but it's fine. No worries. Okay. All right. Yay. That was a rocker. Okay. So she's going to pass as well. So we'll go ahead and do this final bit of tallying here. So she's going to win this one. She's going to give herself 5 VP there. She's going to win this one and keep the first player token. So she's going to get 3 there. We'll go ahead and flip this over. And she's going to get end of game. Gain 1 VP for that one. And then she's going to win ties here. But it's fine because it's dummy cubes anyway. But she is going to get 7 VP there. Boom. 50 to 17. Now, we haven't counted up cards. You know, we could really pull one crazy win over here. I'm not expecting it. There is the optional rule to add her cards at the value of the rivals to the game scoring at the end to make it harder. Let's just not do that. Okay, that's gonna, like, I think it's 13 VP that she's not gonna get for that. I'm still not holding out a ton of hope here. So let's count up her graded cards here that she's got value for. Zoom in a little bit. So 3, 7, 11, 14, 18 more VP, and an 8. Boom, 68 VP. So let's see if we can even compete with this. So 0, 0. Oh, there's 1. 0, 0, 0. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, 5, 6. So it's going to get us 6 VP for cards owned. And then it all comes down here. How much can we get out of graded value? Oh, no. Well, looking at all those 1s, that's a lot of 1s there. That's not going to get us very far. More 1s. All right, 1, 5, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Wow, I also had 18 graded points as well. That's kind of amusing. So final tally, 41, to 68. So yeah, and that's again without her doing the harder where she would actually have an extra 13. So yeah, that was probably one of the more rough solo games I've had. Again, I think our strategies there were a little bit more difficult in this matchup. If I had had a one of the other students, like Michelle, I think has a pretty strong matchup here with just summoning cards, so you're not worried about really winning the fields as much necessarily. So you're gonna get a lot of like really powerful like cards in your so you're going to be grading a whole lot more. You can focus on grading a lot better. Even Javi and Ray, kind of interesting because they're supplanting her supplants, so you're just like supplanting back and forth like crazy. She also has a lot of value in these solo games where there's dummy cubes, because she's going to get this supplant right here, right? So if you were playing without the dummy cubes in like a 3-player game, 2 players and then her as the 3rd player, and there's no dummy cubes in any of the fields, she's going to lose a lot more value because she supplants a lot, right? Like she was getting like her abilities and stuff. So if she's only throwing out a single cube every time and not supplanting, I feel like you're going to have a little bit better of a chance. But in a 1v1 with dummy cubes, oh yeah, she is a beast of a rival. So yeah, I definitely did pretty hard mode for myself here with this matchup. But you know what? I'm all about trying to show off as much as we can that we haven't shown off for you guys in the past. So showing off Abigail and Rufus for the first time. So I know the Yeti is going to be a big fan favorite. Look at the size of that guy. He is huge. And also showing off Gabriella and Hiss a little bit more for y'all as well. Because I don't think we've really gotten to show her too much yet. So, and look how, that's actually a cute snake. I'm not a snake fan, but you know what? That's a pretty cute snake. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know it was a bit long. It was definitely a challenge for me, but it was fun nonetheless. And I hope I made it entertaining enough for you guys to make it all the way to the end.